Ian White has lost to the Isle of Wight. Keegan Brown, for the first time in their 5 meetings. The World Youth Champion, seeing off the 45-year-old from Stoke, 6-4. Well, there's 6 ton-plus finishes in the match, 4 of them to Brown. White's 143 checkout was the highest until Brown hit his 150 checkout. And Brown plays a 2-time former world champion and 2nd seed in these World Series finals, Adrian Lewis, tonight. 5 players now through to face the big boys later on. Who else will join them? Next up, it's the Australian K.Anderson, who once hit a 9-darter in the World Championship against Dave Chisnall, fresh from his first televised 9-darter at the Grand Slam. Let's get them out. Here's John McDonald.
Hello, welcome back to Glasgow, Scotland! And the Unibet World Series of Darts finals brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And a very special welcome to our viewers joining us here on ITV. Well, let's meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, from Australia, time to meet the original K.Anderson! And now, ladies and gentlemen, a Grand Slam finalist and the winner of 10 PDC ranking events, it's Dave Chisnall!
Dave Chisnall's had the better of K.Anderson each of the 3 times they've met so far. Can he make it 4 in a row? Let's find out with Chris and Stuart.
Should be a good one. K.Anderson on his day, a threat to all the big names. K.Anderson, who has taken the gamble to play on the Pro Tour, and it's paying off for him. He'll be at the World Championship where he, as you mentioned, Jackie, enjoyed one of the great moments of his career, a World Championship 9-darter on the stage at the Ali Pali. Flew in 10 days ago from Perth to prepare for this, based in Nottingham when he's in the UK, and will be a real threat to Dave Chisnall, who won £30,000 in approximately 2 minutes at the Grand Slam by hitting that 9-darter.
Nearly earns as much as you, mate.
Steady. He nearly had to share it, didn't he? Michael Van Gerwen.
Double 12.
Missed double 12 again for a 9-darter. The prize for the 9-darter is back at £5,000. It's worked out, it's a rollover. Every TV event that the 9-darter isn't achieved, 5,000 is added to the prize pot. So that's where we're at here in Glasgow this weekend.
80.
Well, Kyle has the right surname, that's for sure. World champion Bob Anderson. Obviously our current champion
58.
Gary Anderson. Lights are bright.
100.
Well, the winner plays Phil Taylor. K.Anderson has played him a couple of times in World Series events in Australia. Dave Chisnall, if memory serves me right, beat Taylor in a World Series event in Singapore last year.
Yep. that the one Lewis won?
Van Gerwen.
Ah.
123.
Van Gerwen beat Simon Whitlock in the final of the Singapore Darts Masters 2014.
84.
Memory serves me right. I'm sure I'll be corrected if it doesn't.
The world of Twitter. Yeah, those World Series events confirmed for next year on ITV4.
98.
Just sneak in your case next year, Stu.
43.
To 100 for Chisnall.
100.
And
Six
plenty in
darts.
hand.
Treble 15 for tops.
60.
Just a wire. He's had a bit of time off, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Carl, he
Kyle.
hasn't been-
Back home in Australia, yeah.
yeah. No doubt still playing over there, but
40.
just might have lost that competitive edge.
Game show in the first.
He's lost the first leg.
Second leg, it's Kyle to throw first. Game on.
God, nice throw. Nice fluent throwing style, K.Anderson.
Yeah, you don't get many with bad throws in 9 darters, that's for sure.
140.
Your claim to fame, isn't it? Not that you hit one, but you're on the end of the first live TV 9 darter.
And I hit the first one that was ever hit in the World Masters. Unfortunately, not televised.
Well, 180 from K.Anderson.
140.
Chizzy not far away from matching it. Good standard here, both averaging 104, 105. And we expect that standard to continue. But yeah, I think you're right about, you know, for all the practice you can put in and preparation, actual edge of competition, of
Especially at
competitive
this level.
darts, yeah.
91. Kyle Uruguay, 83.
For an 11 dart leg. Bullseye for Anderson.
58. Dave Uruguay, 130.
This would hurt.
Nice finish, this one. Trouble for double, but no real pressure on it. Shouldn't have gone for it. Shouldn't attack the treble, really. Especially the angle the first dart was in. He'd have probably been better just putting a big 20 and making sure of one dart at the ball.
25.
Double 4 to make it academic, what Chisnall did. Double 2 here for Kyle.
23.
Well,
Dave Uruguay, 12.
For a right-hander, double 6. Perfect double. Oh, just inside the wire. Dodgy double 3.
Game
He
shot on
gets
the
it.
second leg, Dave Chisnall.
Yeah, back to that 9 darter. That was the first live one on British TV, but Sean Greatbatch was the first one on actual live TV
Game on.
in Holland. It's about 6 months before Phil hit his one against me.
$134.
But I
good
don't-
stuff.
I don't think Sean got 100 grand for his. Unfortunately.
83.
Well, Kyle, a good record in the World Series events. Semi-finals in Sydney last year, quarter-finals in Perth in August.
91.
Made the courageous decision to, after winning a tour card, to
60.
give the Pro Tour and the PDC a real go. Has enjoyed some success.
Yeah, I mean, I know you got the European lads, but
140.
it's even hard enough for the American lads. That's still a long old jaunt, but Australia must be hard.
40.
Young family.
136. $100. $58. Dave
Okay,
Uruguay,
nicely thrown, all
36.
3 of those. No reward. Didn't fancy the double 9. Understandable. Time on his hands.
The right decision.
Yeah.
$100. Debut require 8.
Anderson, you're averaging 83. Not going to cut it against Chisnall. He's averaging 96.
Four-legged Kyle to throw first. Game on.
Those missed darts at double in the second leg for K.Anderson.
Yeah.
The difference.
60.
Chizzy, you would feel in control. Well, he is.
Great leader.
Yep.
You know, when he's in front, he just kicks on.
40.
As he goes up and it's 40. Nice one, Dave.
A little cold on stage.
Yeah, a few of the lads have said it's a bit chilly.
91.
Won't be chilly in here tonight.
No. Full house tonight. Most of them have come to see K.Anderson.
90.
Who's the world champ, will start the defence of his Players' Championship. K.Anderson hits a second 180.
Oh yeah, next week. TV Players' Championships. Starts Friday night, live.
95.
Yeah, that was the start of Anderson's great run.
$140.
30 for Anderson when he returns. Chisnall on 276.
81. Carl, you require 30.
Yeah, so he needs 30, he needs double 15, and that double 15 gives him the first leg of the match. Now, importantly, can he break before the break to get himself back in this match? Good leg, good dominant leg.
Yeah, very solid scoring.
80.
Cleaned up nicely.
Chisnall starting with 80, he's on 421.
140.
That's a good start from K.Anderson. Getting into this match, isn't he?
59.
Effectively has got the darts in this important fifth leg. Are we going to see?
Get back in after 3-0 down to get into the first break, 3-2. He won't want to come off stage.
Well, back-to-back 140s when you're trying to break through. That's great, consistent
93.
darts from K.Anderson. Warming up, isn't he?
He's threw a few of those in a really well thrown darts, just on the bottom wire. Chizzy will do for one of his 180s. Absolutely prolific scorer.
59.
Yet to see one from Chisnall in this match. Couple from the Aussie.
58.
It's interesting.
There's
a case for staying there, I think, because there's a...
I always like that because it also, you know, lifts the crowd.
Yep. Puts the pressure on your opponent.
56.
But nevertheless, Chizzy here.
An unlikely hold of throw.
Well, it is, it would be. Double 18 for Chisnall.
36. Kyle, you require 64.
Yep, tops.
Well done, K.Anderson. Back-to-back legs for the Aussie. We're back on throw. Dave Chisnall missing 2 darts for 4-1. K.Anderson is threatening a comeback. 3-2. Chisnall leads in a race to 6 to take on Taylor tonight here in Glasgow.